Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this Kalogeras sisters inspired crochet top. To make our top, we are going to start with a chain that is the length from your underarm to your nipple. So we're going to do a slip knot, and then we're going to make as many chains to fit that measurement. Once you have your chain, so you're going to chain one more, and this will be our turning chain, and we're going to do a half double crochet into the back bump all the way down into starting from the second chain from hook. So 1, 2, turn your chain over, and then half double crochet. So that's yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. You've now got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3, and then repeat that all the way down until the end. Once you've done your half double crochets, in the very last stitch it is going to be a bit different. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets into the same stitch, then we're going to chain 1, and you want to mark that chain 1, and then we're going to go back into the same stitch with 2 more half double crochets. So now you should have 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets all in the same stitch. And then we're going to go along the other side of the chain with a half double crochet all the way down to the end. Once you've done that first round, it should look like this. So we started here, we've done a half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, chain 1, 2 half double crochets, and then a half double crochet all the way down to the end. We're not going to be working in the round, we're going to be going back and forth. So we've just gone like that, we're going to go around like this and keep going up and down that way. So now we're going to chain 1, turn our work. So every time we get to this side, this is the side where it will be under our arms, we are going to do a chain 1 and turn, and then this end will be where we've done our 2 half double crochets, a chain 1 and another 2 half double crochets. This is going to be on the front of our chest. So now we're going to do a half double crochet all the way up until we reach the stitch marker. In the stitch marker, we're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 1, and another 2 half double crochets, all into the same stitch. So you can take your stitch marker out, do your 2 half double crochets, chain 1, put your stitch marker into that chain 1 space, so always mark this chain 1, and then 2 half double crochets back into that same stitch, and then half double crochet all the way down to the end. After 2 rows, you should have something that looks like this. You can see that this side is starting to point and this side should be staying straight. We're going to repeat that exact same row until you get the amount of rows that will cover your chest, or however big you want it to be. If you have a bigger chest, then you're going to need more rows, but you also want to take into consideration the fact that if you're using acrylic yarn, it does stretch. So keep on measuring it against yourself. So you're going to just chain 1, half double crochet, and then always in that chain 1 space, do 2 half double crochets, chain 1 and mark it, and then 2 half double crochets again, and then half double crochet all the way down, and always chain 1 and turn your work. So come back here once you finish with your rows. Once you're happy with the size of your top, we're going to start doing the back part. So to do that, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make a half double crochet all the way down, and we're going to do 1 half double crochet in each row. You can see this is 1 row, your 2nd row, 3rd, 4th, and so on. After you've half double crocheted in each row, it should look like this. And we're going to do a chain 1, turn our work, and then half double crochet all the way down again. And you're going to repeat this until it's about a couple inches away from the center of your back. But take into consideration it will stretch. So when you put it up against yourself, stretch it out and make sure that you finished about 2 inches from your spine. Once you've finished with your half double crochets, you can fasten off and then repeat the whole process again for the 2nd side of your top. Once you have 2 identical pieces, we're going to sew them together. So to do that, you want these tail ends of your yarn facing you, and then you're going to cut some yarn and put it onto your darning needle, and we're going to start sewing these 2 pieces together. So to do that, you want the pointy bits right next to each other. Attach our yarn to both sides, tie a knot, and then start sewing back and forth both sides. Once you've sewn about an inch, we are going to fasten off. To make the center bit that wraps around, we are going to do a slip knot and then chain 5. And then in the 2nd chain from hook, we're going to do a half double crochet and repeat that all the way down. Chain 1 and turn, and then half double crochet in each stitch. And then you're going to chain 1 again and repeat this until it's about 5 inches long, or until it can wrap around the center about 1.5 times. Once you've made it the right length, it should be able to wrap around once and then finish on the other side. Weave in these ends, and then with your center strip, place it behind, and then we're going to wrap it around. So you should be able to wrap around once and then finish in the middle. And then we're going to sew this together. Once you've sewn along here, sew it together. To make the back ties, we're going to make a slip knot, and we're going to do it around about 150 chains. Once you've done the amount of chains that you want to do, so in my case 150, we are going to fasten off and cut the end of the yarn, and then you want to place your top like this, and we're going to start attaching the chain. Line up both ends like this, and we are going to attach the yarn to the top corner on both sides. So you want to place your hook in the top corner stitch, going from bottom to top, and then pull your chain through. And repeat the exact same thing on this side. You want to make sure that you're just lining up your ends. And now we're going to be going back and forth all the way down. So you're going to be zigzagging them. So a few stitches down, insert your hook and pull through the chain again. Line it up on the other side. And you're going to keep repeating that. So now you should have this, and all we need to do now is do the fringe. For the fringe, this section, so the back section, is going to be the shortest part. However many rows you have is going to be how many strands of yarn you're going to need for this section, and then a similar thing to the top section. So however many stitches you have will be the amount of strands that you're going to need. To start off, you want to determine how long you want this to be. So it's best if you put this on and then measure the length that you want these back strands to be. Once you've figured out how long you want it to be, you want to take that measurement and double it. So for example, if you want it to be 5 inches long, you're going to double it and have it 10 inches long and have 10 pieces of yarn that are 10 inches long if you've got 10 rows. So you should have a bunch of yarn all around about 10 inches if you want it to be 5 inches long. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to cut it at the end, but you always want to make sure it's longer so that you can always cut it. If you have it shorter, you can't add on length without having to undo it and then add on another piece of yarn. And the reason why I said you need to double it is because we're going to fold it in half and we're going to attach it like this. So you want to insert your hook into the first stitch, fold your strand of yarn in half, loop it onto your hook and pull through, and then with these 2 strands of yarn you're going to wrap it around and pull through again, and then that will create a knot and it will fall down like that, and you're going to repeat that all the way across on just the back section. So again, fold them in half, place your hook, loop it around, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through the other 2 ends and then pull tight. So it should start to look like this. Once you've gone along all the rows, we are going to attach more yarn into any spaces that we have. Once you're happy with the amount of yarn that you have, you're going to repeat that on the other side. So once you've done that, come back and then we'll start doing this part. After you've done both sides, you should have something that looks like this. And don't worry if it's all uneven at the bottom because we're going to cut it at the very end. To do the front, you want to determine how long you want the longest piece to be. So on the top that the Kalogeras sisters are wearing, theirs goes pretty much down to their thigh. You want to make sure the measurement is going from this very top corner, so basically the very center stitch, to the top of your thigh, and you're going to make as many strands as you have stitches in that measurement, but make sure you're doubling it. We're going to attach it the exact same way that we did the back part, starting from this very corner stitch, and we're going to do that all the way down, making sure our yarn is longer than it needs to be because we're going to cut it at the end. So after you've attached all the strands, it should look something like this. What we're going to do now is cut the ends of the yarn into the shape that we want. And then that is your crochet top complete.